Welcome back to Muspeak Snap, your go-to place to learn English faster and smarter. If you're tired of translating everything in your head before you speak, then today's episode is for you. We're going to explore how to think in English like a pro, a skill that will boost your fluency and help you communicate naturally. So sit back, relax, and let's jump right in. Section 1. The power of thinking in English. Before we dive into the techniques, let's first understand why thinking in English is so powerful. One of the biggest challenges for English learners is that they often translate from their native language before speaking, which can slow them down. This translation process creates a mental barrier that affects fluency. When you think in English directly, you cut out that step, which allows you to speak and understand English naturally, just like a native speaker. But how do you start thinking in English? Let's break it down. Section 2. The mindset shift. One of the first steps in thinking in English is to shift your mindset. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes, so they hesitate to speak or practice their thoughts in English. To start thinking in English, you need to embrace mistakes as part of the learning process. Imagine this. You don't worry about how you sound when you're speaking your native language, right? It's the same with English. The more you practice thinking in English, the easier it gets. Here's a simple exercise you can try. Instead of thinking, what do I need to buy for dinner today? In your native language, say it to yourself in English. Start small and build your way up. Section 3. Everyday situations for practice. Now let's make this practical. You don't need to set aside hours of your day to think in English. You can incorporate this technique into your everyday routine. Let's go through some situations where you can practice. 1. Describing your day. As soon as you wake up, start thinking about your plans in English. What will you do today? How do you feel? 2. Inner dialogue. What's going through your mind? Are you feeling tired or happy? Try thinking about your feelings in English. 3. Daily tasks. While cooking, cleaning, or commuting, try narrating what you're doing in English. Now I'm chopping the vegetables. The water is boiling. Simple phrases like these make a big difference. Section 4. Training your brain with immersion. One of the best ways to get your brain used to thinking in English is through immersion. Listen to podcasts, watch movies, or read books in English. The more input you get, the more your brain starts associating English with everyday experiences. And here's a tip. Avoid subtitles in your native language. If you need subtitles, use English subtitles. This pushes your brain to connect English to meaning directly without translating. Section 5. Create English-speaking environments. Another effective strategy is to create an environment where you're constantly exposed to English. If possible, spend time with people who speak English. Join a language exchange, chat with friends, or participate in online groups. Even if you're not speaking all the time, just being in that environment will help your brain adjust. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes when you're speaking. The more you speak, the faster your brain will begin thinking in English. You can also talk to yourself. Yep, that's right. Narrate your day or describe things around you in English. It might feel awkward at first, but soon it will feel natural. Section 6. Practical exercises. All right, time for some practical exercises. Like, Here are a few activities you can try at home. 1. Flashcards. Use flashcards with pictures on one side and English words on the other. Every time you look at the card, try to think in English. Don't translate. 2. Journal in English. Start a daily journal where you write your thoughts, experiences, and feelings, all in English. You can write for just 5 minutes a day, and it'll make a huge difference. 3. Think aloud. As you walk down the street or while doing chores, describe everything you see or do in English, even if it's just to yourself. The sun is shining. I'm going to the store to buy apples. 4th, mind mapping. Take a topic you're interested in and create a mind map in English. For example, if you love traveling, write down everything you associate with travel, like places, activities, and food, all in English. This activity can help you connect words and ideas naturally. Section 7. Overcoming challenges. Now, let's address some common challenges when it comes to thinking in English. One of the biggest struggles is when you forget a word or can't find the right expression. First off, don't panic. That happens to everyone, even native speakers. The trick is not to switch back to your native language. Instead, try to describe what you're thinking. If you can't remember the word airplane, for example, try saying the thing that flies in the sky. By doing this, you're still thinking in English and training your brain to keep going. Section 8. The role of patience and consistency. Finally, remember that becoming fluent in thinking in English takes patience and consistency. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and be able to think in English all day, but with consistent practice, it will get easier. Keep incorporating English into your daily life, even in small ways. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. Set realistic goals, celebrate small victories, and enjoy the process. That's it for today's episode of Muy Speak Snap. I hope you now feel more confident about thinking in English and that these tips will help you boost your fluency and speak more naturally. Remember, it's all about practice and immersion. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with friends who are also learning English. And as always, leave us a comment with any questions or tips you have on thinking in English. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep practicing and keep speaking.